Why did you come here?
For what?
To live here.
Yes, I live here.
Why?
Oh, for my uncle. I work with him.
And your brother is Brian?
Byron, that's right.
Byron. Are you scared of him?
My brother? Who?
Your uncle.
Lily and Leo on the big screen. We have a very special edition of Talk of the Table this morning with a guest everybody's talking about her. It's Oscar nominee Lily Gladstone, who stars in Killers of the Flower Moon. She just made history as the first Native American to be nominated for an Academy Award for, drumroll please, Best Actress. Lily Gladstone, good morning and welcome back.
Good morning.
Because Tony, we could say we knew her when, Tony.
And you were not a Golden Globe winner,
Yes.
and not a nominee, and not on your way.
And you haven't forgotten about us. So listen, we're going to take you back to that moment when you were FaceTiming your parents.
Yeah.
Which was really very nice. FaceTiming your parents, and you get the news that you're an Oscar nominee. Let's see that, and then you can tell us what was going on there, what you all were thinking at that moment.
Yeah,
Oh, we don't have that. Okay, sorry.
we don't have that.
Just paint the picture for us, Lily.
Act it out for us.
Yeah, act it out. Go
Well, it
ahead.
was sweet. I'd FaceTime my folks. You know, we were watching all of the categories. You know, we were cheering
Where were
some.
you?
and
Where were they?
I was actually in Osage County. I felt like because so many milestones through all of this and the whole project, it's, you know, really belongs to Osage Nation. This is their story. So it felt really special to be able to be there when the announcement came in.
And where were Mom and Dad?
Mom and Dad are at home north of Seattle.
Okay.
So I was FaceTiming with them, and it was funny, a few categories beforehand. You know, Mom had the phone flipped and was filming the TV, and, like, it's through her phone, so I can see kind of some white lines,
Yeah,
not anything.
yes.
Like, Mom, I don't want to watch that, you know? I went,
Yes.
you know, years ago, 2017, the eclipse. We were all trying to film the eclipse, but I realized what the memory was the way my grandma was reacting to it, so I flipped the camera on my grandma, and I was like, no, I want to see you and Dad's faces. I don't want to learn by kind of not being able to read it. I want to see your reactions. So it was great. Sure enough, I could barely hear my name, but I just saw my mom starting to fist pump in the air, and then my dad doing, I guess, what my grandma Lily always used to do, just clasping his hands together and going
Oh,
like
your grandma's
that.
name is Lily, too.
My great-grandma, yeah.
What is this
grandmother.
like for you, though, Lily? Listen, I know this is very exciting. I get all that. But is there a part of you that the inside, because you're always so calm, so cool, so poised, is there a part of you that's screaming on the inside, like, I can't believe this is happening to me? Because
Oh,
you
sure.
were winning everything so far.
I mean, like I was visiting with you a little before, it feels a little bit like Inside Out. It's all of the little feelings.
All the little emotions.
Yep,
yes.
and you know they're talking with each other, they're reacting to each other. Some are louder than others at any given point, and then they pass the baton. So it's just, you know, it's a whole rainbow of emotion inside.
Well, no offense to 17 and 18-year-olds, but the wisdom of high school graduating classes is usually limited. But in your case,
Not at all.
they voted.
Brilliant.
They voted, and you were voted most likely to win an Oscar.
Love that story.
Yep, yep.
That's pretty amazing. We have a picture, actually.
Yeah,
you
look
and,
at you.
Look at you.
Me and
Yeah.
Josh Ryder.
Josh Ryder, who is currently a restaurant owner, not an Oscar nominee. So they got you.
Not yet.
50% is right so
Your
far.
time is coming, Josh.
What's it like to look back on a photo like that and an accolade like that and have it almost, you know, you're on your way?
Yeah, and did you dream of that yourself back then?
You know, my dad did when I was little. It's in a way that it's almost teasing you, but also encouraging you in what you love to do. He'd always kind of drop that word.
Oscar winner?
When you
Yeah,
win
in his
an
little
Oscar.
pep talks, he'd always kind of just drop that idea in my head since I was maybe 8 or 9 and started doing theater. But yeah, it's been really heartwarming to see how that photo recirculating from high school has kind of re-brought our drama class back together. Like
That's amazing.
they're gonna watch the Oscars from our old high school theater and my graduating class and a lot of people that I did drama with. So.
Hey,
I
that's
have to
great.
imagine you're hearing from people from the past now. What about offers maybe that weren't on the table before? Have you started? Has that buzz that we're talking about created more?
Oh yeah, and soon enough we'll have some exciting announcements to make. But there's stuff cooking.
You can do it today if you like.
we-
We're very friendly people, Lily.
I don't know. I see my manager
Which
like
camera?
"No."
No, yeah. Do not say it.
No.
I'll ask you reaction though. Community. You mentioned the high school group getting together, but what about the Osage community? You were there that day. What was that like?
I mean, I wasn't there obviously because I was at the Globe. Globes. But are you talking about that reaction? Or
For the Oscars, when you were there,
I
for
mean,
the nomination.
both.
And what it means
Yeah.
to them to see you in this position.
You know, what it means to them is what I care about most. And that was probably the most touching thing, was watching the reaction when the Globes were announced, because Osage got together and had a watch party. And there were a lot of the community there. And, you know, each time I know a category that we were in came up, everybody was really excited and then, like, get deflated if we didn't win it. So by the time it came around to me, or late in the night, like, one of my friends was telling me, everybody was, like, a little bit tired of getting excited and then not having the moment. But then if you watch it, you know, it went a little viral on
What are
Twitter.
the people saying to you, though? They must be
Just
reaching out
so excited, so
Yeah.
proud. I mean, Yancey Redcorn, who plays Chief Bonacastle in it, he's said several times how watching it, and this is the highest praise. And you know, I've heard similar from Margie Burkhart, Molly's granddaughter, that it felt like what it may have been. You know, Molly to them felt like their grandmothers.
Yeah.
And that generation that they've, you know, maybe remember from early childhood or have definitely grown up hearing about.
We are all so excited for you, Lily. You know this, but were you as surprised as most of us were when Leo wasn't nominated for Best Actor?
Yeah.
Because the two of you were in tandem in that role off of each other, I thought.
I mean, he really was the shadow to the light that was Molly, you know, and I really don't feel, you know, he gave me a character that was so easy to believe, so easy to fall in love with, so easy to not see what this sinister side of him was doing. And that was the thing I was most nervous about, is like, you know, is Molly gonna be fully formed and have the dignity to really not see what's going on? And that came from everything that he did.
Well,
So.
I know he's cheering you on, too. I know he has
is.
said that many, many times. Can't wait to see you on the Oscar red carpet, what you're going to wear, who you're going to bring. Your mom was at the Golden Globes. You decided on a +1?
Mom's
I'm
definitely
free that
coming
day,
again.
March 10th. I'm wide open.
Mom
Lily.
gets
If Mom's not
nod, Gayle.
feeling it, I'll call you, Gayle.
Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Congrats.
Lily Gladstone.
Thank
Thank
you
you for
so
coming
much.
back to us.
Absolutely.
We really appreciate it. Killers of the Flower Moon is playing in select theaters. And guess what? It's streaming on Apple TV+. But if you can, see it on the big screen.
Yes, no doubt.